Welcome, folks, to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where folks have been shouting "Hotty Toddy" since the very early hours today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Returner decides to fair catch this. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Powering through. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to throw. It's Wilson. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackled there by the defense.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Play number 7 on the opening drive, and it's 3rd and short. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Dropping back, it's Wilson. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Rebels with 1st and 10 here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place. They gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And they'll use the ground game here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught near the goal line. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The Rebels will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that run produces a decent gain.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Stop right at the line. This is a stubborn defense backed up against the goal line.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
So here we go. After a long drive, it's 3rd and goal. Can they punch it in or settle for 3? Scanning the field, it's Wilson. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, there's nothing more satisfying for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback that he can trust in these critical areas. Here you are, 3rd and goal. What do? Put the ball in the hands of that quarterback. Whether he runs it in or throws it, you know he's going to make the right decision. Found the matchup, made the throw, and you get a touchdown to open the game.
This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Sideline route, he's out of bounds before the 1st down marker.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback drops back. And the pass is incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Time for one more play here in the quarter. As a design quarterback keeper. That's a strong play by the defense as time expires in the first period.
That's the end of the first quarter. Ole Miss 7, Notre Dame 0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Wilson. Caught over the middle. They bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a short completion of the tight end. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
On the run, he'll let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue!
Oh, here comes the reverse. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contain, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere. Just textbook.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Can't get to the end zone. They spot the ball at the 2.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
2-9 Philly. 6-9-1. Gators score.
They give it to the big fullback here. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff running right. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Got it.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Wilson. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Rebels hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal.
Green 25.
1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask of the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up 2nd down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some tremendous toughness here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Handoff to the back. A quick juke. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Lizzie. Cut.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Here's the 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Dino.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Just excellent execution here by the offense. They've set themselves up nicely now into the red zone to see if they can come up with a touchdown.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. The 20. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Rebels. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving in some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He'll call for the fair catch here. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Notre Dame, 0.
And the Rebels will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Good enough for a first down.
Belly stunner. Hey. Highland. Griffin. Gaucho.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That gain sets up a 3rd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw testing the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal.
Notre Dame.
Razor. Timber. 40.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
When they make the extra point, trail now 35-7.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 35. Notre Dame 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 18 set to kick this one away.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. He'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. To throw, it's Wilson. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards for the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
The Rebels pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can beat them.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Jamania. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
Here's the punt, high in the air. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
For the offense.
Clear! Clear! Gaucho! Go! Ready!
First down, looking to throw the football. And that pass falls incomplete. Now from the pistol formation.
Pilot! Pilot! Arrow! Arrow! Tuna! Hornet! Hornet!
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Ole Miss 35, Notre Dame 7.
Ready!
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Check, check! Fire! Ready!
And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
2nd down.
On the
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
belly stutter! Razor! Razor! Here we go!
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. You either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On the double.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And the Rebels pick up enough to get a first down there.
Lion! Get set!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he'll drop back here on third down. He's looking to scramble. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the play.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. The sack sets up a second down and very long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking right. This one caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Notre Dame. There was a foot race and he won it.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Notre Dame, 14.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They need a miracle. A couple of it here in the last couple minutes. Down big. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And now another deep ball here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. Just runs through a man, a mismatch. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On the set.
That's an important first down on that running play.
Fire.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds his man. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
6th play of the drive coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. There was so much anticipation, so much preparation on both sides for a matchup like this to begin the season, Kurt. That's a big W on a big stage here early.
Well, you get through camp, you wonder how the season's going to get started, and they cannot be any happier. Now we'll just have to see how far they can ride this momentum as we go through the first half of the season.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.